Hello everybody. Well, I am back in the kitchen and I am here with a recipe that a friend of mine gave me. I just wrote it down, kind of scribbled it down. And I said, okay, I'm going to try this recipe. If I like it, then I will put it in my favorite recipes, but I'm going to try it first, okay? Because this is our first time, so I have my electric mixer out. And let's kind of tilt it down. Here's my beautiful mixing bowl. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the butter or margarine. And it is a half a cup of butter or margarine softened. So I left this out all day today so it could get nice and soft, okay? And then 2 eggs, 2 of my golden eggs. I think I'm going to call it that forever now. I'm just getting all the wet ingredients is what I'm doing, okay? And then it calls for a half a cup of sour cream, which I already measured out. So we're going to go ahead and put that half a cup of sour cream in there. And then 1 cup of crushed pineapple, well drained. And so you see I have my crushed pineapple there that I drained well. And now you save the juice because you're going to make a glaze later with the juice, okay? So here's a half a cup of the crushed pineapple. Going in for another half a cup. And so it's almost basically the whole can. It was just one of those normal cans. I don't know what it is. How many ounces? Like 16 ounces or something. I'm really not sure. So I just put the whole can in there, well drained. Okay. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It's getting warmer here, so I have a lighter weight shirt on today. I had a sweatshirt on when I went to the grocery store, and I did the grocery haul in that, and whew, I was dying. It was so hot. All right, we're going to put this on the mixer here. I'm going to move this over just a tad bit, and we're going to start mixing, okay? So we're going to let that all mix really well. And then our dry ingredients, we're just going to add in as we go. So we'll start out with 1 cup of sugar. It looks like I'm going to have to put sugar and flour on my shopping list for next week. And I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees right now, okay? So here's 1 cup of granulated sugar. Let that mix in there. It looks like a good recipe. I guess it's a pineapple cake is what we're going to call it. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. So she put in the directions for me to put it in a loaf pan, but then she had it in like a cake pan, so if she can do it, I can do it. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda, she said baking powder. Okay. Put that in there. And the last thing is 1.5 cups of flour. Like I said, we're saving our juice off to the side. I haven't made a dessert in quite a while. Whatever we don't eat, I'll take to work on Monday. It's Saturday right now, but you'll see this on Sunday. So here's 1 cup. Oh, hold on. And then 1.5 cups, okay. Well, I only have one. Oh, here we go. That's it. And 1/2 cup. All right, let's let that all mix in really nice. this off to the side. So this is a small cake pan. I think it's like a 6x8. It's not a big one. I don't think, it's not a 9x13. But she had said to put it in a loaf pan, but like I said, she had it in a cake pan, so that's what we're gonna do. And I got all my laundry done today, you guys. And I really cleaned up my bedroom really good. I need to organize my whole closet, my pantry shelf up here, my closet. I need to organize so much stuff. Okay. But when you work full time, you just do what you can on the weekends, right? All right, we're gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna scrape the bowl real good because there's some flour and stuff stuck to the bowl. So it looks like it's not mixed all the way. It looks like it's chunky, but part of that is the pineapple in there, okay? We're gonna let that go for a few more minutes. And I'm going to spray this with some spray. And she said to bake at 350 for 50 to 60 minutes. I'll put it at 45 minutes and then check on it. That's what I'm gonna do. There's a lot of pineapple in here, and the sour cream should make it taste really moist. But the pineapple will make me, I foresee this to be a very moist cake. So here is our cake pan. Let's go ahead and put this in there. I hope it's a good tasting cake. And after we bake it and it cools off a little, then you make the glaze and add that on there. It smells very citrusy, very pineapple-y. Okay, so there we have it, folks. I will be back with the finished product. All right, you guys, the pineapple bread is out of the oven, and it is a very dense bread. Okay, so it's almost reminds me of the consistency of beer bread. So now I see why they said to put it in a loaf pan, but I did see my friend had hers in a pan like this, so that's what I did. Then that said for the glaze to use 1/2 a cup of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of pineapple juice. I put a little more than a cup in here because it kind of fell out of my thing, so I'm just gonna add some pineapple juice and wing it like my mom used to do. Yeah, that's plenty of fluid in there. My mom used to make powdered sugar glaze all the time. Sometimes she'd squeeze a little lemon in there. Other than that, she'd make a cake all the time. She'd never get frosting. We would just have it with this glaze, just like this. It was just powdered sugar and milk, or powdered sugar and lemon, or in this case, pineapple juice, whatever there was around. Sometimes we'd have peaches or apricots, canned peaches or apricots for dinner that my mom always preserved. Lots of fruit. She'd just take the juice from the peaches or apricots or pears, and she'd make a glaze with that, because my dad always had to have a dessert every night. And so she wasn't one of those that was really into baking. Nothing like me and my brothers. And so she would just make a cake mix and just put glaze over it, or just powdered sugar if she was real tired, because she worked at the shop with my dad doing the books all the time. So, okay, we're going to pour this over the bread. Let's see. I suppose you could just do Cool Whip on this if you wanted to. We just had a really yummy dinner. We had cheese raviolis, salad, and asparagus, and 5 cheese bread. And I'm so full, but I wanted to finish this video. So, all right, there we are. I'm gonna get a spoon and get all this glaze out. All right, so there we have it, guys. In a perfect world, you'd let that set up for a while. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut a little piece and try it with you. Yes, it's very dense. I didn't expect that to be like that, but there it is. We'll take a bite here. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. There's a lot of pineapple. I don't know. We'll see what hubby thinks of it. Okay, we are going to have hubby take a taste and see what he thinks. He likes pineapple probably a little bit more than I do, so maybe he will like it more, but it's definitely a dense, very dense. I don't know. Silence, silence. What do you think? He gives it a thumbs up, but do you think it's too dense of a, but it's not really a cake, I guess. It's supposed to be a pineapple bread, so.
Very good.
Yeah, he likes pineapple more than me. Maybe I just would put, instead of one whole can.
I think tomorrow will be better.
Maybe. Might be better tomorrow. Jenny's staring at him like, give me a piece, Dad. Give me a piece. Oh. Anyway, all right, you guys. Well, you try it. Try the recipe if you want. Let me know what you think of it. So, yeah, it's just okay. I don't know. Should we save it in our family recipe? Is it that good or not really?
Yeah.
Maybe. You know what might be good is to add some maraschino cherries to it.
Yeah.
That might be a little bitter. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.